Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and citation to the whole elect. That's throughout four corners of the earth. This person's word of sincerity. Shalom. All right. Before we get started, Salakia right quick. Salakia. Trying to Salakia. Salakia. But the title of this, I look into Romans 11 and 17. All right. You have a lot of Christians, man, that will look at this and think that, you know, this is talking about these heathens, man, and that's not the case. This is pertaining to Israelites and Israelites only, man. All right. This truth for ours is only talking about the children of Israel, man. All right. So let's get into it. This is the book of Romans, the 11th chapter and the 17th verse, and it reads, and if some of the branches be broken off, and thou being a wild olive tree, were grafted in among them, with them partakers of the root and fatness of the olive tree. All right. So if some of the branches were breaking off, that's talking about Israel. That's talking about Israel, man. And thou being a wild olive tree were grafted in among them, with them partakers of the root and fatness of the olive tree. All right. So the reason why it says the branches were broken off is because we were they became broken off because Israel was transgressing the laws, man. All right, transgressing the laws of Yahweh Yahushai. All right, and you know, at the end of the day, man, you know the promise, was only given to nobody but Israel. All right, and that's it. You know what I mean? I got a precept. I'm gonna go into Jeremiah 11 and 16. Right. This is the book of Jeremiah 11 and 16, and it reads, "The Lord called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit, with the noise of a great tumult. He had kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken." So a green olive tree, right? The Lord referenced Israel as the olive trees, man. All right, plain and simple. Let's get the Jeremiah 2 and 21. All right. This This is the book of Jeremiah 2:21, and it reads. This is the book of Jeremiah 2:21, and it reads, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, lowly a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?" Right? So I'm going to read that again. Jeremiah 2:21. "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, lowly a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?" Right? So we went from noble, being precious, to something with no value. And how that happened? Because we transgressing the laws, man. We broken the commandments. All right, that's plain and simple. Um, let's get the book of Romans 9:24. This is the book of Romans 9:24. I'm gonna start from 23 and on down. "And that he might make known the riches of his glory of the vessels of mercy, which he had before prepared unto glory, even us whom he had called not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles." Shalom, Yahabasham Sham Brakatah. So I'm gonna read that again. Verse 24, "Even as whom he had called not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles." So you will have a Christian that will read this verse and say, "See, it said not only the Jews but the Gentiles," and they so simple that this is pertaining to Israelites that was in the heathens custom, a heathens state of mind, man, a Gentile state of mind, if you will. All right, these Christians, when they read that, they just automatically think it's talking about these pure heathens, man, and that's not the case. All right, and as if also and OC, "I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not my beloved." All right. So boom, we're gonna get John 7 and 35, man. Khan, Khan, Khan. That's the yep fact. You know what I mean? Let's get John 7:35 right quick. This is the book of John, um, chapter 7, verse 35, and it reads, "Then said the Jews among themselves, Whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles, and teach the Gentiles?" So once again, this is talking about Israelites, man. That was in a Gentile state of mind that took these heathen customs, man. All right, that um that lost their heritage because of what? Because they broke the commandments. So therefore, um, Yahweh Shem Shai cast them off, man. Plain and simple. And just like what the brother put right here, Baruch 4 and 6, ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies. Con. You know what I mean? Um, I'm gonna read that one more time. John 7 and 35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whether we will he go, that we shall not find him. Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles? All right. So that's like I said, that's referring to the Israelites, man. All right. We're gonna get the book of Psalms, 149. It's the book of Psalms, 149, and 1 through 9, and it reads, praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. All right, so we know the saints are the Israelites, man. All right, let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the tremble and harp. Verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen. Let me read that again. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. To bind their kings with chains, their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I mean? Hey, we know these heathens are going to slavery. All right? That is proof right there. Like, talking about these other nations, man. Like, that's going to be bound with chains. Like, they going into slavery. Plain and simple. Kind. No type of salvation. No type of salvation, man. No type of salvation, man, at all for these heathens. It's no, these heathens, man. It was never a promise, for them to have these. You know what I mean? No, yes, no salvation for them, man. Let's go to Romans 1:1-2 right quick. That's beautiful, man. And it's crazy how these Christians think, like, yo, man, I'm just getting sick and tired, like, of this folly shit, man. This is the book of Romans 1:1-2, and it reads, Paul, a servant of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, called to be apostle, separated unto the gospel of God, which he had promised afore by his prophets in the holy scriptures. And all the prophets were Israelites, period. Alright, we're gonna get Acts 26 and 6 right quick. Let's get that right quick. I mean, like, saying, yo, listen, promises was only given to Israel only, man. That's it. You know what I mean? Ain't no salvation for these natural heathens, man, if you will. You know what I mean? Let's cut the bullshit. I mean, it's the book of Acts, 26:6, and it reads, "And now I stand and am judged for the hope, of the promise made of God unto our fathers." Right? I'm gonna read that again. This is the book of Acts 26:6, and it reads, "And now I stand and am judged for the hope of the promise made of God unto our fathers." All right? And that's a personal pronoun, man. All right? There were no promises to the fathers of the heathens. That's like what the ox said, man. No salvation for the natural heathens at all. No type of salvation. No promises. It's the only promise this is for you damn heathens. Y'all gonna be put in slavery. That's the promise as it's written. All right. So I'm gonna read that again. Acts 26:6. And now I stand and judge for the hope of the promise made of God unto our fathers. So the promises were made to the Israelites, man, and Israelites only. All right? That's it. I mean, there were no promises made to the fathers of these heathens, man. These natural damn heathens. All right? So let me go back. Let me go back to Romans, uh, verse 17. We'll go to 18. All right? Boast not against the branches, but if thou boast, thou bearest the root, but the root thee, thou wilt say then, the branches were broken off, that I might be grafted in. Well, because of unbelief, they were broken off. All right? Because of unbelief, they were broken off, and thou standest by faith. Be not high minded, but fear. All right? Kind. Kind. The strangers or the Israelites who were the broken branches. Kind. Kind. And I'm getting into that. Yep. I'm gonna reread. This is Romans 11:18. Boast not against the branches, but if thou boast, thou bearest not the root, but the root thee. Thou wilt say then, the branches were broken off, that I might be grafted in. All right. Well, because of unbelief, they were broken off, and thou standest by faith. Be not high minded, but fear. So they disobeyed the heavenly Father, man, and basically they didn't believe upon the Son. All right, I'm gonna keep reading. For if God spare not the natural branches, take heed lest He also spare not thee. All right, and this is talking about um the Israelites, man, that grew up in the custom of the other nations. All right, that grew up in the custom of the other nations, that was around the other nations, that took took the customs or whatever, and they heard a message, about how Yahweh Shai is coming back to redeem, and then back to the redeem them back to the Father, and they believe, man. All right, go to we're gonna go to Zechariah 12:7, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like, yo, it's crazy. I don't know how. I don't know how. Woo! Heavy, heavy on it. That's heavy. Kind. Um, bro. Passionate. I be really passionate, John. Hold on, bear with me. I can. I be passing. I just passed it, John. He said heavy on it. All right, there it is. Got it. Got it. It's the book of Zechariah 12:7. It reads, "The Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem did not magnify themselves against Judah." Right? So that's why the Lord said, "Don't boast against the branches that fell off, man." All right? Because when um when Yahweh Shai came on the scene, what he taught in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, all right, wherever all the Jews dwell, right? So the wild olive trees are not supposed to boast against the branches, which was the house of Judah that didn't believe upon the Messiah. All right, Shalom, 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 Yahweh Shalom, Shabrakatah. Right. So, which, like I said, what was the house of Judah that didn't believe upon the Messiah and disobey Yahweh Shalom Shai. All right. But ultimately, man, Romans 11:17 is bro, it's referring to Israelites, man. All right, Israelites, not these natural heathens. You got these Christians there read that and they swear they talking about these natural heathens, man, and that's not the case. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I want to go get this right quick. I want to go get Hosea right quick. This right quick, and then I'm gonna end it with that. All right. Just the book of Hosea 1-9, and it reads, "Then said God, call his name Loemi, for ye are not my people." So there goes a reference that right there. There goes the reference that's talking about Israel, of course. And I will not be your God, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. It shall come to pass that in the place where it said unto them, Ye are not my people, there shall be unto them, Ye are the sons of a living God. All right, and that's exactly as Paul quoted. Um, so basically, the Lord turned His back on Israel for for uh 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 for forsaking Him. The Lord turned His back on Israel and He forsaken them, Salakia, because they had forsaken Him by seeking other gods. All right, and that's what I said. Like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And like I said, that's why you know Paul had to go travel and basically grab them the Israelites back in, man, if you will. All right, because they was in a Gentile state of mind, man. All right, so along with like I said, custom and of the ways of the heathens, they was taking custom of the ways of the heathen, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, Paul basically tried to get them to come back to their lost heritage and all that, man. So that, I mean, listen, man, this thing is about Israel, Israel only, man. All right, nobody else, because these other nations are spittle. All right, the Lord not dealing with these other nations, man. He dealing with the elect. All right, the elect of Israel, man. All right, so I'm gonna end it off with that, man. You know what I mean? I had to really do this through the spirit, because I just been seeing folly shit, man. You know, Khan, that's a fact. Because what you saying that, what you saying that, who was it? Solomon, for example, he followed, because the wife, one of the wives he followed, cause her the other gods, if you will. So kind, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. So I'm gonna end it off with that, man. You know what I mean? I hope y'all was edified. You know, on to the next, man. Shalom.